Secrets of Happy People, Episode 21. Expect No Gratitude. One of the happiest men that I have ever met is Uncle Osa. I still call him Uncle Osa because I met him when I was a teenager. He was a retired elderly man who lived with his wife in a small cottage home in the suburb of the city. Although retired, he was a very, very busy man. He spent his time teaching in schools and caring for people, animals, birds, squirrels, and the like. I had visited him on holiday, so he was not so busy with schoolwork at the time, but had created replacements to be busy with. He had volunteered at the motherless babies' home to play and tell children's stories. His wife often went with him to care for the younger babies. They were a happy duo. But I particularly loved Uncle Osa, so I hung out with him more. He was always full of smiles. Often I would ask him why he was smiling, and he would reply that he did not even know that he was smiling. That always got me wondering. Anyway, throughout the vacation, I became his assistant. We would go to pet shops to buy huge sacks of birds and animal grains. Before eating his breakfast every day, he would make sure that the birds and animals were first served. He often asked me to fill up the measuring cup, and we would both walk to the shrubs near the house and pour the grains on the plate. I noticed that he always made sure that not only did he fill up their plate, but that he also poured a sizable portion on the ground around the plate. When I asked why, he explained that amongst the creatures there were some bullies who would monopolize the plate. He said it always amused him because some of them showed the same kind of greed that we see in humans. I wondered at that. Honestly, Uncle Osa's place became one of my favorite holiday places as a lad. And I recall this with a lot of nostalgia. I would say today that I loved Uncle Osa. But the most prominent lesson this happy man left with me was not just his relentless service to all manner of life, men, students, babies, animals, birds, and so on, but pearls of wisdom that dropped from our conversation. Of course, at the time, they were just words that he spoke. But today, I know they were pearls. And most telling of them was in his answering my question as to which of his services he loved the most. To my surprise, he picked his service to the birds and animals as his favorite. He explained that he loved that best because animals and birds just consume what he serves them and do not have the awareness to thank him. He said their total nonchalance thrilled him. He said it inspired him in dealing with human beings, from whom he then expected absolutely no gratitude. He saw them just like he saw the animals, in a sense. He said this moderated his expectation of gratitude from men, and this kept him happy, minimizing disappointments. He said this was part of his secret of happiness. It stunned me until I became an adult.